I got to spend a good amount of time today with a little 6-year-old boy named Ali Rod, and he's the cutest boy. I remember spending a lot of time with him and his mom on our first remedy mission here in Southern Iraq, and we connected, and for some reason we just kept spending time together the first trip. And Ali was set to receive surgery towards the end of the first remedy mission here, and I remember just being so excited along with his mom, and every day I would see her, and just we would kind of give each other these looks of just one day closer we can make this, and we would just give each other hope and play with little Ali, and then I remember at the end of the remedy mission we had simply run out of days. There weren't enough days to fit him in. Some kids got bumped and schedules got moved around, and at the end of the 2 weeks there wasn't room for Ali to receive his heart surgery, and so he had to go home. And I remember the day before he went home, we had given him this huge red stuffed animal, and it was this big giant teddy bear, and he was walking around with it, and he loved it. And the last photo I took of him and his mom was of them walking down the hallway leaving the hospital. And it was after we had to tell them that, I'm sorry, we can't give your son heart surgery. And we just tried to give him as much hope as we could. And we just told him that we'll be back. And we could operate on Ali then in a couple months when we would come back to their city. And I remember at first it was one of the toughest things to do, and probably the toughest things for them to hear, and they were heartbroken and had all these the emotions mixed with anger and just not really understanding, but it only lasted a moment, and then they were just filled with this peace, and the mom was happy, she was content, and she just kept saying that God wills it. And it's in God's design for my son to not have surgery this time around. And they walked out of the hospital, and I took that photo of them walking away, and I was just heartbroken. But it made yesterday pretty special when I walked into the hospital and I saw them again, and I saw cute little Ali there with his little, he has the cutest ears that just stick straight out, and it has the cutest little smile, and we just spent some time together yesterday as he got ready to go into surgery. And it was an exciting day to be with him leading up to his surgery, to be there during the actual operation, and to see him come out of the operating room and into the ICU, and then after a few minutes have his mom right next to his bedside spending time with him. It was a great day. We had some really great moments, and today we just hung out by his bedside again as he recovered in the hospital ward, and his father was able to come see him, and it was just a beautiful time. His mother kept asking what she could bring for me, what kind of gifts she could bring to express her appreciation, and she kept calling us her sons, and telling us how much she loved us, and just kept saying to her that, no, you don't understand, this is what we wanted. We wanted your son to be well again, and now he's well, and this is all we could ever ask for, and we will never forget them. We'll never forget their story.